Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and this is Carnage Heights. Our crew is a little short today. Unfortunately, Red Death isn't feeling so well because, life happens. Am I too high, too low? No, we're good? Okay. Um, these are the wonderful people who are going to join us today. We will start with Kraken.
Okay, I'm muting myself. Hello, everybody. I'm Brilchan. I play Kraken, are newly deranged, but still crazy, still a Slavic Dionysus, still a slice of crazy pie in this world. When I'm not playing Kraken, there are some plans in the future with the 20 gaming, maybe putting me in the hot seat so I could GM for some people and give back to the community. But for now, my health is not the best, and it's all in the plan of phase of planning. Yeah, my mother would say not to talk about stuff that isn't realized yet because you disperse the energy. But what the hell? I just want to say something more. And I'm very happy to be here, and I cannot wait to try and have fun with all everybody and make the team better. So that's all from me for now. Thank you. Next.
Next. Next, we'll go with Magic.
All right. So, hey, y'all. I play Magic, the broken heart of the team. Um, you can also find me on the Thursday game as the DM. We are on hiatus for a little bit due to life stuff, but we're hoping to come back with at the very end of this crazy campaign. And then on Sunday, the 7th Sea, Shadow of the Walktum, I am Rosa Nix, the. I can't believe people are now saying, like, she has a best friend that she may have gotten killed on accident, gets a best friend, and then gets him killed. So yay.
Wasn't your fault.
No, it was. It was. Let's be honest, it was. Other than that, you can find me working with the Scarred Adventurer on stuff and things over on Tangor Productions.
And last but not least, Exit.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Ruth. I'm here today as Exit, a fixer and a fixer because her friends can't get it together themselves. On Thursdays, after a little hiatus, you can see me here a couple more times, as does Rye. And on Sunday, you can find me as the unconscious Runa. Again, not Rosa's fault. She made a decision.
She made a decision
Runa-
for chaos.
Runa made a calculated decision. The problem is that she's really bad at math.
She's just Kermit the Frog and Super Saiyan.
She's better at lightning.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's new to vengeance.
Well, we'll get into that another time.
Yeah, that's not wrong. Watch Sundays on Shadow of the Vocterm. Yeah, I am Bison. I'm also here 3 nights a week. No, oddly enough, the same 3 nights that our other two players are. On Thursdays, I am playing Encino, our literally big damn hero. He has decided to hit the biggest size button and is now a big dead dragon in the middle of basically, yeah, the boss fight. The orchestras are out, people are singing in Latin, and we don't know what's going on. On Sundays, I play Gav the Grin, our big lovable dumbass slash Freiburg Batman. We'll figure that one out. That's he. I love him. He's I just finally figured out who I accidentally based him off of, and that makes it even better. Check the channel chat for Voxram to find that one. Cyberpunk Red. Now that we're getting back to the actual game that we're playing tonight, Cyberpunk Red was written by Mike Pondsmith. Let's get the letters in the right order.
Mike,
Pike Monsmith.
my cat. My cat wrote this. She's 2 years old.
Very, very smart cat. And was published by R. Talsorian Games. Our VTT tonight is Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge, and we got the background images from Pixabay and turned it into background art. So, with that out of the way, I have one last word of warning. I'm not talking well tonight. Just
You're doing your best.
You are doing great.
Yeah. Cyberpunk is a world of dystopia, and people do whatever they have to get by. Drug abuse and parental narcissism are common themes in our campaign, and graphic violence happens sometimes. Not pointing any fingers, just, it happens. He's not even here. Our players have an X card for when things get too heavy. You guys in the audience don't. I'm not telling you not to watch the show. I'm just warning you ahead of time that some scenes may not be suitable for all audiences. And don't do drugs.
Give it to Kraken for self-disposal,
No.
or take them if your doctor says to take them.
Yeah. The great thing about being the CEO of a neocorp is if they're seen in the office on the weekend, then something has gone wrong. It's Saturday, Magic. Are you sleeping in?
No.
What are you doing? The groan after no.
It is absolutely like she's going to try as much as she can to sneak out effectively.
Exit has their laptop.
Shit.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
slept with that thing.
I'm gonna
That's the
sneak in and
laptop.
get my laptop.
Exit's already awake.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna make this a roll because it's funnier this way. I'm gonna get Magic to make a stealth roll, please. That's in body. And for exit,
At 26, y'all.
26.
That's not
Okay.
fair.
Exit, I need you to make a awareness perception.
We can use lock, remember. We have
22.
lock points. Can I do human
not fair.
perception as well?
No, this is between Exit and Magic.
Okay,
She's sneaking into
I get
Exit's
it.
room to steal the laptop.
I
No
need my
problem.
laptop.
Okay. Addiction leads to great rolls, yes. So
I mean, it's a different type of addiction.
this is Magic's home. She grew up here. As much as she tries to forget those 10 or so years, they're still hers. She knows this house. She knows the room that Exit is sleeping in. She knows where the creaky floorboard is and how not to step on it.
Do we not have locks on our doors?
Not indoors. Locks are all on the outside.
No, you have the twisty locks. They
Magic would have the keys. She
All you
have
would
the
need is a
skeleton
nail.
key.
As
Yeah.
someone who professionally escaped from those rooms on a regular basis, all you need is a nail or something to push the plate. So yeah.
I know
She's-
Exit is chomping at the bit of stopping Magic.
And so yeah, you get a hold of the laptop. Exit did an amazing job hiding it. There's a loose panel in the bed. There's this open space under the bed. And there's a loose panel that allows you to get it open. And she hid the laptop in there. But you know about that loose spot because Eddie got busted hiding smokes there one time.
Yep.
And in my head, Magic is absolutely the member of the family that watched all of her brothers do bad shit and just didn't say anything. She just watched them be bad kids. Uh,
Can I roll perception again for her exit? She got in, she got the laptop.
you're gonna have to try and beat a 26.
And only because of the exit joke.
Only because the exit joke. 22 again. Nope. Exit
For the bit.
Ninja
stirs.
magic.
Exit stirs just as
It
you're
is that-
putting the plate back.
Yeah, and it's that immediate like freeze. Like
Yeah,
Magic has
it's
done this far too many times for it to obviously not been the first time.
she not only freezes, Magic knows to look away. Because for some weird reason, eye contact makes people wake up.
She was stealing smokes of her brother.
Stealing
and
Eddie's
didn't
smokes.
Find out.
The arrest happened when she was like, what, 10?
She would have been
My,
12.
my brother
12.
smoked in kindergarten.
Well, I mean, it's Night City. You know, the rich people do what they want. So
Or
exit
what's more
Magic.
likely was Magic placing evidence there to get Eddie in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Eddie was the easy scapegoat because he was always getting in fights with Dad. You know, a part of you is a little envious of how much communication Eddie and your father actually had. But that's just, a weird narcissist family thing. It's like, oh, he talks to you. Fuck. Um, anyways, exit almost stirs awake as you leave. Agonizing 15 seconds before she rolls over, before she, gets comfy again. And it's early. Exit and Kraken probably won't wake up for another 2 hours, which means you probably only slept for like 2 hours on your day off, Magic.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
which makes sense.
No, Kraken would be working in his room and stuff, singing show tunes.
You hear the Slavic version of Copacabana?
Definitely.
It's the
Yeah,
first
that's
thing that
gonna
pops
take-
into my head when I think show tunes. I don't know why. Just
Music
That's gonna
and
take-
passion.
That's gonna take
Yeah.
Magic a very like short like nope. If I laugh, I'm gonna get caught here. I can't.
You permit yourself to smile.
Yes, and he's singing very
And
off key.
nobody is there to see it. So what do you do to spend those, first probably 2 hours before exit finally wakes?
Besides finding like a hidey hole somewhere in the house of they're not gonna find me for at least an extra 30 minutes. Because for Magic, what she's been trying to do is work with Zarafa to get the heights. Like that's been her first thing, and it hasn't been working. There is no angle that works right now with them.
You're a small fish talking to a whale.
Yeah.
And whoever this Artie guy is, he knows it. And he's been stringing you along. You've only really been CEO of Argent Key for like a week. And I mean, it took you 3 days just to get an email back from his receptionist.
Yeah.
So you're getting jerked along. And it's been tough. I mean, you're trying to do this alone. You know that you're trying to do this alone because Indy's not going to help you. Adrian
Yep.
is stuck managing the shambles of a military outfit he's got. And it's not something you want to bring to the rest of the group, is it?
No. She's already feeling very guilty about things, especially having them here. And then there's this whole other part that she can't even feel. She feels like she can't even talk to the group about of this fear for their own safety currently. And so for her, she's like, if I can just get the heights, I can prove to not only the Argent Key, but I can prove to everybody else that I got this handled.
What skill am I going to make you roll? Because I just thought of something. What would I call this? Give me a deduction roll. It is an education.
18.
18. Do you
You
guys
can dump luck if it's not enough.
do you remember the bar you and Exit went to? That one where you guys found out who the leader of the Rotten Johnnies was, a giant 8-foot tall cyborg named Johnny
Yeah.
Silver. You guys weren't the only, or you and Exit were not the only people working an angle that night. Kraken got into their records thanks to a hole in a wall and cheap Wi-Fi. That was weeks ago, and it's just occurring to you now that you have an in the Heights, independent of Bones, independent of Giraffa or the Tiger Claws.
And Magic has the data because Kraken gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
So she would have those.
So you start looking through your emails, your old emails, the ones that you've linked. Oh no, it's on your old agent.
At you dropped. Womp womp.
Now she would
That
have
Exit
a backup.
has.
That Exit actually has because you guys found it.
Yes.
Want to come back and tell Exit that you took the laptop?
Or
That you're working on a Saturday?
she can go to Kraken.
Don't be shy. Don't
Or
be
she can go to
shy.
Kraken, who won't be
Yes.
that angry. He'll just be happy that she's coming to, that he's coming.
Yes.
For the plot, do it for the lore.
Kraken would, I have so many ideas. Let's work on this.
So, with that, I am going to get Exit and Kraken to roll off for me. Give me a D10 each of you.
I'm gonna roll tactics just to
One
see which way
moment.
magic goes. I just want to see where her brain goes.
D10.
Ugh.
Oh,
if
not
you-
this window.
Yeah, if you click on the die
Sorry.
on the left-hand
Yeah,
side
yeah.
of roll 20,
I got it.
Seems the dice are
D8,
favoring
D10.
twos today.
it looks
Four.
like, yeah. All right. So Kraken wakes up next.
Yeah.
Now,
He was already awake, wasn't he?
well,
Yes,
we're going to go to Kraken next. How about that?
Yep.
I
No
know
problem.
most, if not the entire table, has felt this, and probably a good chunk of the audience. That first day on ADHD medication, when all the noise stops and things start to make sense. That's what you feel, Kraken.
Mm.
No cavalcade of voices, no cat whispering in your ear with all those fucking mouths. Just you, your heartbeat, and the sound of artificial bird noises from outside.
Which is blasted in because he doesn't have a sound system. He just plays music from his implants,
Yeah.
and he's just
So, yeah,
singing and listening to 80s music
yeah, so
and working on stuff
as
for everybody else.
you know, William Shatner's Vegas album blares in your ears. It kind of occurs to you that you know, everybody else should be awake by now. You know, you look at the alarm clock you've got in the corner, and it's, you know, the instead
He
of a
was up
colon.
since 2 at night.
Yeah,
It's
you didn't
now
go to
6
sleep.
or 8.
Yeah, it was already around 2 when Red Death found you at the precipice.
Yeah, and
So
he
you
was
never
too
fell
hyped
asleep.
up on his victory. to go to sleep, and he started to put the finishing touches on a program he was working for Kane, because he doesn't know that Kane is a journalist now, and he's trying to do a gorilla's backup band for her, but it's just three krakens dancing.
It's just three
Classic kraken, crazy kraken from the costume that he had in the afterlife, and
Oh, right.
the new Corpo Kraken, because he doesn't want to use anybody else likeness, so he was working for weeks, like
With the
motion
Duty Free
capturing
Kraken.
himself as a present for Kane.
Okay. Give me. I'm gonna dip into the technique tree here, because Kraken is a maker.
Yes. Tech Maker rank 2.
Give me a basic tech roll. Sorry?
Okay, basic tech fabrication.
Yeah, basic tech and fabrication.
Okay. Is it that good or that bad?
That's a 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're you know, you found your vibe. It's just when you were on Rainbow, the ideas kind of came unbidden. They just sort of bubbled up out from the high.
Yeah. 100 radios tuned in different stations, one at a time. Now he's focused like a laser beam.
Yeah. This time it was, you remember the steps. This diode leads to this, which needs this, which means you have to program this here, and you're actually thinking like a tech. And you haven't really thought like this in so long, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Kraken had a vodka problem back in Poland.
Not really. He was a very straight edge. Like
Okay.
like he started to take stuff when he was in Night City, because he was very adultified
Mm.
as a child, and he like growing up in a different order. Like he was an adult, then he was a child when he came to Night City, and now
Yeah.
he's kind of leveling up, leveling out.
Yeah, that's how it feels. You're leveling out. It's to borrow a little bit from the Amish. You've had your Rumspringa. Now it's time to get back to business.
Yes.
To the point where you almost don't hear exit knocking on your door.
He would turn off his music and come in, come in. I got something cool to show you. And he would open the door.
So we now rewind exit to when she woke up 10 minutes prior.
She checks the spot.
It's gone.
For fuck's sakes. I'll deal with that later.
So you go over to Kraken's room and knock on his door. He's singing.
Yes.
Loudly and off key. So sorry.
He laughs.
Yeah. I love and it's barbecue. Oh, hello. How can I help you, boss lady? Mom, lady. Boss.
Technically, I'm not the boss here, but...
Oh, sorry, I was working on a program for Kane, that singer that we work that one night. I don't know if you remember her. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, she's in media now.
Oh shit! Then it would. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Okay, I got an idea for her, but that's a different topic. What can I do for you? Please come in. And there, it's clean, but there is stuff like all over the place, like wrenches, rugs, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not dirty, it's just
You can tell that he's
untidy.
been working, and when he doesn't need something, he just puts it down.
And forgets about
Yeah,
it.
there's just a bunch of stuff all within arm's reach.
You seem to be doing better.
Definitely, and you help me fix it. You are my fixer in more sense than one. Oh, speaking about that, so now I'm clean. I don't need the jacket. I think the money that was for the jacket should go to our radios for 3 people, so it will be 300. But I still want the 3D printer. Oh, sorry. What do you need? I'm sorry.
I just wanted to check in on you.
Thank you. I'm doing very well. I made a special program for Kane, Dancing Krakens, and he would put on the light show, and like 3 Krakens would start dancing around
How
YouTube.
big are these krakens? Is it like
Life size.
life size?
It's like a Gorilla's laser show from a little speaker.
Yeah. Sorry, so you said little speaker, so I'm seeing Kraken dancing, and he's doing like the full thing, but he's got this really tinny sound to the music because it's a
Yes.
little tiny speaker. It's Kraken.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
it would be like for Kraken because he was doing the dancing with his holograms as well.
Wow. Good work.
I did it from scratch because I don't have any more cat sounds in my head. I hope she would like it. Maybe she's doing music on the weekends or something like that.
Who knows?
Oh, do I have the phone number for her? Maybe not now. I got some ideas for the heights, how to save the heights. We can frame my ex-dealer. I still got a virus for him. It's like, let's go hack Giraffa, one of the, not the corporate office, but one of the sites. And we can take one of the corporate hackers and we can leave a trail of breadcrumbs. Then Giraffa would fight Catman. And we can do a false flag operation as well. Let's hit him where it hurts.
well, at least Kraken's brain hasn't changed. It's a cracked out idea, but it makes sense.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
It's a krakened out idea.
Yeah.
But this.
So
Let's find the boss lady and tell her about the idea.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So yes, that's exactly what we're going to
I
do
need
when we
coffee.
find her.
Then you go get coffee. I'll start looking.
Great.
I'm looking on Find
Sounds-
My Tomb.
Okay. Magic,
Yeah.
you're kind of locked into business mode. Do you have your phone on you?
No.
No.
If I do, it is plugged in like away from me so that I'm not tempted to like scroll on it effectively.
That or I'm
Okay.
listening for typing. Well, when I find her phone nowhere around her, I'm listening for typing.
Okay.
With my cyber audio.
I will
I know
need
exactly where magic is hiding, but
I need conceal reveal objects from both of you.
I know exactly
22?
where she's hiding.
Exit has got a 22.
Again?
What about Magic? Yeah, it's your number tonight.
Oh wait, how do I hide? How do I?
It's in awareness, conceal, reveal object.
13.
13.
I know where she's
Magic,
hiding,
where are
but
you
it's
hiding?
not a good place. So effectively under the stairs, there's a cubby.
Is Harry Potter canon?
No, it was too late.
Yeah, it's too late for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Great Hall
Convergence was
is
in the 80s.
very big. It's kind of like the big opening, that you see the banisters going upstairs, blah blah blah.
And she plugged her phone outside of said cubby hole. It would not have been in the cubby hole.
So
Oh, so that you're just leaving the breadcrumbs.
yeah, on top of the fact that in the middle of the Great Hall there, you can see here sitting on one of those mesh patio chairs, camping chairs, it's aluminum frame, that crappy plastic mesh. He's sitting on one of those watching watching cartoons on a small TV with several Argent Key soldiers. He's wearing his civvies, so like a tank top and khakis, and he's got a big bowl of cereal in his hands. Morning, boss, holding up his spoon like a salute.
Morning.
You're getting warmer.
Yeah.
Warmer.
She's like she's like a scent hound, except she's not sniffing, she's just listening. And also
Yeah.
she's on Find My Choom.
Yeah, the Find My Tomb beeps happily when you get within 5 feet. Magic, give me an awareness check.
What do you mean awareness?
Sorry, awareness perception.
Okay.
What game am I playing?
16.
16. Okay, and give me a second one.
19.
You hear Magic, or you hear
Literally
Exit
3
coming
up.
down. Yeah. You hear Exit coming down the stairs. And so just and then about 30 seconds later you hear
Freeze.
the doo-doo of the Find My Choom app.
I'm listening for I've been listening for the typing.
Yeah, and then it's the freeze. Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't blink.
She's gonna stay close
Walk
to where she
away.
found the phone, though.
Yeah.
It's a stakeout now.
Yeah. At this point, give me awareness versus stealth. Exit, give me awareness. Magic, give me stealth.
Where's that again?
Stealth
Education?
is in body.
Body.
Nuh-uh.
21.
A 7 versus a 21.
This is fucked up.
That was a crit fail with a crit success, too.
Yeah.
She chose the cubby because the cubby had a back door.
Is this a game of cat and mouse now?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
it wouldn't have been much
Um,
better. It wouldn't have helped me if I.
you start to walk away, Exit, and you can just hear chuckling from here, and the other soldiers who are doing, just who have now stopped watching the TV and are now watching Exit.
Because you are Tom and Jerry now.
Exit's gonna wait there.
Kraken, coffee's ready. You walk into the Great Hall with a big pot and some cups.
I got coffee. I hate coffee, but I like the smell of coffee. But I hate the taste. Here you go, everybody. And he would give cups to the soldiers and to here.
Magic, you're bagged. And this is the family's favorite brand of coffee. Give me an endurance check. That is in body.
12.
Exit, give me perception again as Magic's stomach rumbles.
It's the cyber audio. It's the cyber audio.
She opens the cubby.
Shit.
Found you. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
You guys hear a round of applause from here and the soldiers.
Exit does a little bow before she.
And Kraken
Gets
would
back to
get
magic.
canned laughter from an up and his agent.
Here, puts a cup next to the door. So, sorry, you dragged her out?
Nope. She's just crouching outside.
Yeah, and she's still frozen there, just like.
If I
You guys
don't
still
move,
right
she
now.
can't see me. I heard that in a movie once.
This was
Their
one of those
sight is,
old movies.
their perception is
Working.
triggered by movement.
Working on the weekend, huh?
It's important.
Boss lady, I have some cool ideas how to save our hides. Come out. Exit likes
Important
them, so they're
than
not
talk.
drag ideas.
With that, she'll close her computer and like come out of it. Because there's no way of getting in there.
It's not super dignified.
No.
You
There's
know,
no
it
way.
You know, you got to leave feet first because you entered head first. Closed behind you. It's just.
Yep.
It's awkward. It's even worse because Exit's not moving. So you have to like extricate yourself around her. Chief covered officer.
Yeah.
She's absolutely
Kraken would have a
grumbling.
Stanley Cup and he would have Smash in it and coffee mixed into it because he's still addicted to Smash, but he doesn't want Exit to notice.
Can I roll human perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, human perception on against. What am I gonna make Kraken roll?
How do I do this again?
Resistor to drugs.
What
It
the
was
heck?
our go-to. One moment.
Give me conceal reveal object. It's in awareness.
Am I allowed
it's
to
in
use?
awareness?
Does luck re-roll?
It's an awareness.
No,
No,
it's
luck
you
is
can
just
add.
a +1. Neither
Did
of you
it
guys
roll?
see him slip a Mickey. You guys,
two crit fails.
yeah,
on
that
my
is
17.
a 12 minus 3 for 9 from Exit, and a 11 minus 9 from
The
My
dice
human
of
perception
Magic.
Kraken
stats are
to
really
be-
good.
Same.
her perception, yeah, I mean, your base 10 and base 11 respectively, but
I have poor empathy. It would be higher if I had higher empathy.
The
Your
dice
empathy
is
of
actually
pretty
Kraken
good.
to be under the influence.
It's mid.
it's mid. It's pretty decent, especially considering you don't have a whole ton of cyberware.
Yeah.
Like 2 critical fails.
Yeah,
Because Kraken
Yeah.
wants some
you
for
guys
a beer.
are utterly enveloped in this big sister, little sister,
Yes.
hide and seek punishment thing. Exit, you're used to it. You're a nomad. You grew up with a really big family. How much of it was family, and just family.
Well, she had the family and then her family.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's even before, even after everything happened, I mean, there were a ton of kids. So there was always some, little goof here or there who needed to hide for a bit. And then Exit played Big Sister. It's like, it's okay. You don't have to hide. We're not all like them. That kind of stuff. Anywho,
And
Exit has
Kraken
now turned
just
that energy
views them
into-
as yo gang. Like
Yeah.
his friends from the gang. There
Mhm.
were kids as
And
well.
so now Exit has channeled that energy into a withering stare. Magic, you're not used to this. You feel ashamed and you're not sure why.
No. She's more used to feeling the ashamed than she is the kind sister.
But the thing is you're just getting the look. You're not getting the insults. The
No,
look
she's just
is,
waiting for the insults.
yeah,
That's
you're
what she's
waiting.
waiting for. Because she knows there's with the guards there, you would never insult with the guards there, but you'd get the look with the guards there.
And you're totally getting the look.
Yeah, and she's like,
As
"Yeah,
you're
this is exactly what I expected." Okay, okay. Should we go talk?
Yep.
And back to the basement she
There is a cup of coffee sitting right next to you, Magic, as you stand up. It's on the table beside you.
Yeah, holds computer under one arm, coffee in the next. Thank you. And just starts.
You're
Magic.
Nope.
Just for while we talk. Promise.
she's pretending she doesn't hear you.
Yeah, she's
And
it's
just
the I don't hear you.
You can see the shuffle just sort of pick up a little bit.
As she heads down.
Exit, grabs it.
What do I have to roll to keep my computer?
Evasion.
Yep, evasion versus brawling.
Is that in fighting?
Yep.
14.
19.
The laptop changes hands once again.
I told
As-
you, let's tell we're done talking.
As you know,
Not that
Magic's
hard.
trying not to spill her coffee because precious bean juice.
Precious bean juice makes brain go burr.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden there's no laptop in your hand. But the bean juice is saved.
Yeah, then it goes to 2 hands around it.
You've done some working down here at this point, Magic. Set up or describe for us the little office that here's set up for you.
So it is soundproofing all around the room.
Yeah, this is one
with
of the old vaults. One of the
Yeah.
old Silverlock vaults.
And probably even on the ceiling at this point. She has one desk in the corner, a green screen across from said desk with a camera and lights set up.
So it's, a little taste of the exec, but the rocker boy doesn't die. She
Yeah.
hasn't died yet. She's still in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
So yeah, this is the
Punk
the
is not
wrong
dead,
one.
they are all each.
That's why I was so confused.
Hmm?
I was rolling on the wrong page on the
you were
wrong
rolling on the
character sheet.
wrong you were rolling on the wrong Magic.
Yep.
So that's why you're having an identity crisis. So you guys sit down. Here does have like a couple extra chairs, just enough for the 5 of you, because Shane and Red Death. What do you guys talk about?
Even away from the guards until she sits, she's still getting the look.
Oh no, that's exactly what she's expecting.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's coming from a big sister, not
Oh yeah.
your father, who's always was disappointed, but you got away with everything anyways.
Can
Your
I
mom
roll
was the
human perception because Kraken may think it's sexual tension?
all right. Give me a human perception roll. Let's see how this goes.
I just thought about it and where is my stupid character sheet?
It's in social.
Social. Yeah, social. And he's got low empathy. Yes,
This
it is. Okay.
14. You get a pretty decent understanding that it's not sexual tension, but it's definitely like a very intimate, personal kind of conflict.
Do you need me to leave the room? Because I can leave you alone if you need that.
No,
No, it doesn't
Kraken.
matter.
Okay, boss lady, I get 2 very cool ideas. You remember I gave you some books from the chipping in bar. I think we could make our enemies fight each other, like sell the chipping in bar to the giraffe, and then the Johnnies would attack giraffe. And also, I got this chip, and he shows them a chip. It would be like a flash drive with a cat head. My ex-dealer gave it to me. It's a virus, and we could plant the in maybe not in the main office of Giraffe, but like some construction site, and we can use some of maybe another hacker, and we can leave the breadcrumbs to Cheshire, and we can make an expose with Kane, and then Giraffe would find my ex-drug dealer, and they would fight him. Yay!
I mean, it's probably better than what I've been trying to do.
As Kraken's saying that, you're kind of putting the things together as he's saying them. Also, that's an investment opportunity. You
True.
could go with Kraken's plan. The corpo in you is also saying, or we could keep it. Your
Yeah.
dad wanted the Heights, remember?
Yes.
And that bar is in the Heights. It's one of the more popular joints in that section of town.
Mm.
And it's it's a Kraken plan, for sure.
Yeah. It absolutely is, and it's better than the fight that she's been having by herself.
With herself.
Yes. And she's absolutely not turning down this idea, but it's the let's think it through fully to look at all the angles of it.
Yeah. The verb is a Kraken plan, yes.
Yep.
Like,
So yeah.
I'm not the thinker. You're the smart, large plan people. I'm the idea guy, and I'm a good follower. So just throwing out ideas, brainstorming. But I will follow your lead, boss, and boss too. Boss, and fixer boss. Yeah.
There's boss and boss.
Boss and sub boss. Boss one and boss two. Okay.
I love the new Kraken.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's really trying.
Yes, I was trying to get some work done. I figured I could before you all woke up.
You were asleep? You guys were asleep? You sleep? Why sleep?
It's a normal thing to do.
At least for a couple of hours.
It's also normal to rest.
Maybe in the future.
She's not even looking at Kraken as she says it's also normal to rest.
Yeah, and Magic absolutely does like the pinching her bridge of her nose, just
What the fuck is up with you? Seriously.
I'm trying. I already failed you guys once. I don't want to fail you again.
Look, if this is about us, I feel like you would have put the laptop down when Kraken gave us all the text. Okay? Where is Magic?
I'm trying. It's Things aren't as simple for me anymore.
Then fucking talk about it.
Don't exactly feel like I have the ability to. When everything
Well,
is a lot more complicated
Then
than
write
just
about
talking
it.
about it.
You can give us memos. You gave us jobs, so we
Giving
can
you
help
memos
you.
would be even worse.
the way I see it,
Cannonballs,
work
charades.
for you is Kraken's rainbow. And I'm fucking sick of seeing it. Got it?
I don't have a choice. And you can see like Magic is holding something back. And she just doesn't.
Spit it out. Come on.
I'm not magic enough for you guys, and I'm not Silverlock enough for the Argent Key.
Find a third option for yourself.
I wish it was that easy.
It's never
I-
easy.
I don't know how to walk this tightrope that I'm on any tighter. If I fall and become too much magic, Indy will just have you all killed.
I'm damned if I'm here. I'm damned if I'm not.
Mm.
So there's not much worse of a place for me to be in. Either way, I'm fucked. So you're not putting me in any more danger.
Yeah, the same here. I died like it would be my fourth death, I think. So maybe the fourth one would stick. No, fifth one, because there is the one with the police. So
Thing you're
I'm not
seeming to
worried
forget
about that.
here, and you hear Here's voice from like the entrance. The thing you're seeming to forget here is you're not just sitting here with just some people. You have one of the most influential fixers in Night City. Upstairs, meditating, is probably the most dangerous assassin I've ever met. And this son of a bitch unaddicted himself from a drug nobody's ever heard of. You're not alone, Laura. You're
That's
with
what the fuck I've
friends.
been trying to say.
Magic.
Thank you.
What do friends do?
Just give us orders, boss lady.
I
You
don't
We
gave
can
want
us
to
a
help.
give you
choice.
orders.
You gave us a choice. And we
And we
chose.
said yes.
So if you don't want to fucking work with us, then what was the fucking point?
I didn't give.
The
I
Tao
told Red to
provides
go.
magic.
Stop fighting the
Look what
Tao.
it's given you.
And if Indy finds out that I'm not psychopathic enough, if I am not just like him and Eddie,
I think they know. That's why you're an asset.
Don't worry about Indy. Don't worry about Eddie. Worry about Laura. Right now, she's drowning, and these two are handing you a life preserver. Use it.
I've been trying to get. I've been in talks with Zarafa for I don't know how many days now. They keep stringing me along. I've been trying to buy the Heights.
Maybe we think a bit more about Kraken's offer. Maybe that'll sweeten the deal.
Or you could just take it. This is the corporate world, Magic. If people won't buy it or people won't sell it from you, you take it.
We can
It
do
was
some operations, hit some sites, then it becomes unprofitable for them and they sell it to you.
Exit, you remember the gig that Viper handed you. The one about disrupting the construction crews.
Yeah. I was also tasked to disrupt the construction queues. Hello, crews. Perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone.
Money? I need money. Yeah, a good idea. Can I go? Can I come?
money won't be an issue,
Maybe
but
in
how
the
do we
future.
disrupt it?
Exit starts to share the details of the opera itself. The gig is basically he's given you a letter of marque on Giraffa equipment, personnel. I mean, he's a gangster. He doesn't care how it happens, but he wants these corps out of his business. The his specific words were wipe them or no, deal with it. He doesn't care how. You know, in corporate speak, that generally means take a fire team and plenty of extra ammunition. But you're edge runners. You're smarter than that. And you have more than just a couple of bodies. You know, that to exit, that's small time. You know, you're not thinking far ahead.
So, at construction site, they would have explosives. What if I hack the explosive and then make some remote detonation and just explode the explosives?
Kraken,
So glad you're back.
do you think there's a way that you can make evidence look like the Rotten Johnnies did it?
That's good.
That's good. And maybe the Rotten Johnnies can work with Catman. It would fit because I have this virus from him. I don't have anything of Rotten Johnnies. But as I said, if we would uh, tell the Rotten Johnnies that the giraffe has taken their bar, they would start fighting giraffe. So 3 birds, 4 stones.
3 birds, 4 stones.
A sparrow in hand. Not
Interesting
my
match,
circus, not my
Kraken.
monkeys.
Probably not your strong suit,
Okay,
but I like how you're thinking.
Yeah.
English is hard.
I get it, buddy.
Yeah, it
Nie mój
is.
cyrk, nie moje małpy.
Also, Magic, you realize I'm a hard ass with you because I fucking care, right?
Yeah, I do.
If I didn't care, I'd leave you to rot. So,
I
think about
appreciate
that.
it. And uh she doesn't ask for the laptop back. Instead, next time you put the plate on, don't forget to put the screws in.
Mm. Got it. But I assume you have a way around the screws too, hey?
Eddie was never intelligent enough to put the screws in.
Great. I just gotta make sure that I snuggle the screwdriver.
Or snuggle the laptop.
Yeah, that would wake her up.
I mean,
Kraken
yeah.
thinking outside the box.
Why why is my screen all cracked? Um,
You know what, Magica? The difference is Catman yesterday was treating me like a tool, but I don't want to be tool for him. But I chose to be a tool in your hands because you may not see it. You're clever, you're smart, and that walking the tightrope, you don't have to walk the tightrope. You're not in a circus. Just jump to the left, jump to the right when you need it, and just dance all around. That's your secret weapon. You don't have to choose to be corpo, to be punk, to be rocker chick, to be CEO. You can be both and neither at the same time.
Also, as here mentioned, you have one of Night City's best fixers under your belt. Use it.
two of them actually.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disappoint you guys again.
Disappointing me would be continuing down this route. And I think that would make you insufferable, actually. Don't do that to yourself.
Comrade dziewuszka, we all have our problems.
What now?
Comrades. English is strange with those pronouns. You're my towarzysz. You're my sister in arms. Like it's a term of endearment, I think.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to
Done.
say, what now?
So
Both player and character were very confused.
Just
I
flowing.
know Kraken is just a mess of confusion. But
Even
I'm
sober
trying to be
Kraken.
nice.
Even sober.
Yeah.
Well, soberish.
Soberish.
Can I roll human
yes.
perception again?
Yeah, can
Um,
we?
Yeah, actually from both of you.
Oh, excuse me.
From me maybe resistor to drugs
Horny.
Wait, where is it again?
or
Social.
Human perception
Social?
is social.
18.
18.
High
What
five.
did he get in his?
Woo.
You missed, so actually probably would have hit you. Let's try that again. Look at the elbow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Kraken got a 17 on the
no,
reveal.
that is old.
No,
Oh,
yeah, I'm going with your
Okay.
old
no problem.
Yeah, he got a 17 on that roll. So both of you notice that he's a little buzzed.
Exit
He's
punches him in the arm.
You
Good
guys,
job on the rainbow. Fucking cut the smash. I swear to God, Kraken.
But
Wait, he's on something new?
he stopped. You guys stopped arguing with each other for just long enough to know that Kraken's a little hot or a little drunk.
yay, I fix your spot. Your
The tip.
what was the word in English? When you are mad at each other. No, you're not mad at each other, you're mad at me. Hooray, I won.
No, because you're still
No.
in the smash, Kraken.
But
Sober?
Smash is like 30
You're not.
bucks.
If you're
And-
on smash,
and-
you're not sober. I'm glad that you
Sober,
stopped the rainbow.
period.
But being clean is like 500 and amount of time. And
If you're on
new
smash, you're
liver,
not clean.
but the new liver is cheaper and smash
new liver
daily
is
smash
He
cheaper.
is cheaper.
flicks your forehead.
He does have a point. A new liver is only 100 eddies. Treatment for smash is like 500 and takes a month out of his time.
Yes.
Sober.
At least it's only Smash. It's not Smash and Black Lace and you know.
Yes. Just look at it as a corp or as a fixer. Look at the spreadsheet. It makes sense.
Kraken.
He's trying.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, that's the next thing to work on.
For fuck's sakes.
Um,
Why
See,
am I always the
So-
one?
hope up, hope down, hope
Why-
up, hope down.
It feels like I'm herding sheep with you guys.
Once an addict,
Sheep
always
or
an addict.
cats?
I know I will be an addict. I had a friend who was an addict and a meth
Cats.
tech growing up. So I will be an addict. I will be more or less sober addict. It's the reality.
So,
a more or less sober addict. I'm loving
You
the
can't-
Krakenisms today.
It's the smash. Me, the player, I'm sober.
You know what? The funny thing is the whole Smash being your only addiction totally plays into the fact that you made a suite of dancing Krakens. Because
Yes.
Smash makes you want to party.
Plus two to dance.
Yeah, it makes you want to party.
Yeah, and that's
So-
why he's so talkative, and because it's also plus two to socials.
okay,
Let's table the smash talk for now. Let's do some vengeance and let's get our heights back.
We will be talking about the smash later, though.
yes.
The corporate talk. Let's table that for now and circle back later when we've.
Yes, Kraken found a glossary of corporate terms, and he's learning them.
Corpo speak for dummies.
Yes, one-on-one.
Yeah.
The book is actually in his room, in the pile of stuff that he just put down.
Yes.
Yep.
It's holding up like a not quite finished assembly.
Yes, and he also has an audiobook in the background playing in loop.
Realize yourself with your self-realization techniques.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Be the real you. The most profitable version of
Be
yourself.
the winner.
I thought you said wiener, but then because of audio processing,
No, it would fit Kraken. He would say be the he
Be
would
the winner.
think winner, but he would say it as you heard that.
that's so funny.
His book is from Oscar Mayer.
Oh,
Puppy.
we did dog.
Okay,
You said
bye.
be the
Don't
wiener
gasp
and
when
then my
you're
dog. And I was like, wait, she's sitting right here.
Oh,
Bye.
she's so
love-
cute.
Dachshunds are
Senor
sweeties.
Doggo.
He's 15.
Okay. 15? Jeez.
Oh,
That's the oldest
that's a
dachshund I've
grandma.
ever heard of. They usually
Small dogs
die
live
from
longer.
Yeah.
Like, do they?
He's
That's why
admitted
you see
to.
20-year-old fucking chihuahuas. There's no. Okay, I love all animals. But there's no way. I mean, chihuahuas are fueled by anger and spite, so
Yes.
it makes
They are
sense.
the most violent breed of dog.
Yes! Restraining one for a nail trim, I'm like, don't breathe.
They so small they have to be loud to
Yeah,
not be squashed.
there's no brain. All they know is anger and poop. Anyways,
Yeah.
ADHD. Hi.
Chihuahua gun.
That would be terrifying. So,
Yes.
what is the plan then? If we're going to go with Kraken's of turning Zarafa against
The
Silverhand,
drones and
the
the
Johnnies.
Catman.
And Cheshire.
and I still have to figure out how to get out about Coltrane.
yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of like. There was the initial media scrum. You know, he comes back, he says he's going to clean up Night City, and he thanks the NCPD for giving him special authority and blah, 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 blah. And the entire time you're watching him, and he's this skeletal monster because Red Death shot his face up, and all that's left is the metal. And each one of you, I want you to roll me endurance. It's in body.
Okay. Okay.
A 1. I have not seen a 1 before. Okay. Magic literally rolled 8 minus 7. So all three of you cannot resist the urge to see the mustache when you look at Coltrane. Even though he's got the, the skeletal face, you still see that big honking handlebar mustache that he had. And but
Magic is mesmerized by the
it's
mustache.
just it's majestic. But he's
But
still
it's
a bad
there.
guy. It's there. Like you don't
But
see
it's
it, but
there.
you know it's there. It's the mustache on the inside that counts.
Dexter's
but
laboratory.
but
That's really
honestly,
funny. It has been 0 days since our last addiction.
Yes. I got
and
to go back and read the comments because
but
my laptop is too much of potato.
after
Twitch.
the initial media scrum, you didn't really hear anything about it. I mean, maybe it was just for shiggles, because right now the Rotten Johnnies are pretty much running rampant throughout the city. Other gangs are starting to have issues with them, and this guy, he said he was going to do something, but as far as you haven't heard hide nor hair for him in well, you guys haven't heard from him since he got shot in the face.
Which is
And
probably good because I feel like
Okay, everyone. I
he's a
think
little
we are
spicy.
trying to catch too much too much birds at once.
let's save
We are,
Coltrane for later.
yes.
And you guys know that Shane would, excuse me, Shane would want to be a part of that.
Let's wait for
Definitely.
Shane.
Yeah.
The entire reason I brought the NPC back. Because Shane didn't get to have his vengeance. But don't tell him that.
You know he can watch these, right?
It's a secret.
Yeah, I know. But
But we're
don't worry
whispering
about
so
it.
he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear me. He's not here right now.
It's magic.
No, that's magic.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Fuck
here
off.
is there.
And here is there. So I have a joke to tell after the game that's kind of related to
Okay.
that, but so yeah,
Let's find a construction site to hit and scope it out.
is that what you guys are gonna do?
I don't know how much help I'm going to be in that.
So you can stay here. Maybe exit can get you a radio. So maybe
I'm
get
recording
those 3
everything.
radios delivered by a drone, and then magic can be on the computers and the person behind the. No, I should be the person behind the computer. But
I'm recording everything.
He's referring to like short band radio, like
yes,
combies.
so when we are in the field and let's say we had a situation that our corporate friend can help here, or our fast talking punk boss, girl boss, no, bitch is not the word for me, girl boss got to talk us out of it, and we can get you on the agent, and you're gonna be the best you are. You always swear. I want you are valuable. Stop putting yourself down. I'm the addict. I'm the screw up, not you, Magica. You are a valuable part of the team.
You do know cracking that for like a month. The joke was about me jumping out of a car, right?
That's because you scared the shit out of all of us.
Yes, it's
How
my,
else?
my therapist being says it's a coping mechanism.
Yes.
Humor can be a toxic coping mechanism.
It wasn't funny for any of us.
Maybe
It's
a
a
little bit for
trauma
Red Death.
response.
Maybe a little bit for Red Death.
Yeah, we all know how Red's humor is.
That is besides the point.
Darker than the coffee you had for breakfast this morning.
He has many problems. But that's another kind of beans, worms.
Usually the saying's worms, yes.
Yes. The worms and beans. Okay. Forget it. We will burn that bridge
It's a
when we
can
will
of
come
beans
to
that
it.
you open and it's just worms.
And beans.
Sorry, the ADHD took over. That was not in
Yeah.
character.
No, but I can hear Exit saying that, just being like trying to explain Kraken's logic.
Kraken cannot explain his own logic.
Yeah.
It was metaphor-gotten metaphor.
Meta forgotten.
I don't remember from where I took it, but it's not mine originally.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
took it from
though.
somewhere.
Oh.
Chop chop.
Chop, chop. So, you guys know that there are a number of pretty large construction projects in Carnage Heights. All of them are Jirafa, pretty much.
Well, those are the only ones we're targeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
magic could do something. I just realized it.
there is one just a few blocks from the precipice.
We taking Molly?
If I can take my computer, I might be of help.
Yes, dear.
Give it to her.
Yes, dear.
Thank you.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, it was a polite request, my dear fixer
I was already on
of
it.
peoples.
Yeah, she
For the record,
begins to...
I like making my own decisions.
Yes, and
Okay.
if I tell you what to do, you'll shoot me or break my arm. I get it.
I wouldn't go that far. Maybe just leave a nice bruise. I kind of like having you around.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
All right, Magic, you rolled library search.
Yep. Because the one thing she is really good at was research. And so she's kind of looking up she'll be doing this in the car, but like looking up permits for these places, looking up basically any information she can find about these build sites.
And
is there even an inch out of
Would
place?
I give her a bonus of some sort?
no,
Okay.
but because you're working on your company laptop, 401k got flagged. And they're like, I'll do some extra research on my end, boss. Just give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Quick,
and then I'll give you a
back.
report.
Yeah, quick shoot back. Thanks. If they don't want to give us the heights easy, they're gonna pay for it then.
You get the imp face emoji. So yeah, by the time you get to the precipice, you get a quick message from 401k. They ask, hey, quick question, what was the address on that place you used to live in?
Magic would know it. Player
yeah, Magic
does
would
not.
know it. You fire it back, and it's like,
Yeah.
huh, it's not on the list.
Yeah.
Can we buy it?
You kind of just hear in background Magic, or in the backseat, Magic kind of just gets very excited for a moment.
What
Very
is it?
Happened, boss.
The precipice has never filed for any type of permits, anything from
Let's
Zirafa.
file for it.
Oh, this is good. This is good. As she hits the steering wheel twice. Just like
Mm,
the
just like, yeah. Um,
It's a win for us.
yeah, Giraffa has no rights to it. That letter that Artemis, just go with the actual name, put on the on those units, that was fake. I honestly
Kraken would
expected you
send
guys
out.
to look into it sooner than now, but Magic was like, I'm gonna go corpo. But yeah,
Kraken would send out an instant message to Mr. Bones from his.
exit is also on it.
you get a message back. Um it's a GIF response, and it's Mr. Bones on a sailboat called the SS Fuck It, and just like skipping across the water.
Bones
I
is
love
happy
this
about it.
man, Skeleton.
Mm.
That's one part for him.
Now that brings up a new question. How?
Uh,
How do you take it back? How do you purchase it? What do you do? Because
her
from what
her
you
new
guys,
new question is then who does own it?
from what you remember, and this was on the letter, the person whose name was on the deed was Chester Cheswick, who you guys have not seen since since his office building blew up, which was Kraken's fault.
Oh, no, I told you that
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, you guys got that story
Yeah.
during the drive back.
Yep.
Her next search is, where is he?
Where is Chester?
Yep.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
I really need to buy your house tonight.
Magic.
Sorry.
Could you buy out Chester? I asked for that already. Could you buy
I'm on
out
it.
Chester's contract?
Oh, his contract.
I don't think it's his contract that we need to be worried about. I don't think he's who he says he is.
I still have the blackmail information, and we can pin the explosion on him, not on me. Because I used his codes.
If Kraken is sitting next to Magic, it's just a pat pat. I don't care if he's how much taller he is than me. It is a pat pat on the head.
Yes. Oh, I did good.
Exit pulls over until we have this information, just because she wants to make sure that she knows where exactly we're going.
Okay, so
Because this feels like espionage, and I fuck with it.
all right, so give me like a quick 5 seconds to read over the rules for the investigation thing that
Yes.
I've downloaded this morning.
I know that feeling far too well.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay.
Dang, level 6.
Oh, also, Exit hands you back the agent you dropped.
You're busted, agent.
Oh, it wasn't busted. She just
Right.
dropped
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you just dropped it.
There's information on there you may need.
Kraken also got an 18
Oh.
on labor
When
search
she
if it
hands
helps.
that to you, Magic, you get a flash of the night you left, which means you get a flash of being attacked by chance.
Tears are just gonna start streaming down her face.
Does the phone fall out of your hand?
It looks like it's like slipping through slowly. So like she's trying to hold on to it, but it's just falling through.
Could I try to catch it?
Yep. Give me a what would I call this?
Contortionist?
Contortionist. Not quite.
Athletics?
Yeah, let's call that athletics. That
Can
works.
Exit also like go to catch?
You're in the front seat.
Well, she's parked and turned around right now. And she was also actively handing her the phone.
Exit would have 25.
A 25
Kraken
versus
would
Kraken's 14.
14. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna say that
Yes.
you hand it to Magic, and then when it slips through her fingers, you just like, you know.
So Magica is not ready for phone.
She
Don't
sees
think and
Magic
drive.
crying, and Exit kind of unbuckles and sits on the middle console. All right.
And
Seems
her
like we
her
need to
face
talk.
is 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, she doesn't hear you when you ask her that question.
Exit's gonna put both of her hands on her shoulders comfortingly.
Where's your head at right now?
She's being attacked by Chance again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
trigger warning.
trauma.
Horrific
Yes.
traumatized relationships.
Kraken doesn't get what's happening. He's got 7 on human perception.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, trigger warning for traumatic relationships and abuse.
19. Human perception.
Magic's never really talked to you guys about this stuff. And Red Death isn't here, so he doesn't.
She hasn't even talked to Red about this.
Yeah, you just know that she once, had another relationship, and he's not even here for me to tell him that. So I don't know why I just said it. Anyways.
Exit kind of. She doesn't know how to handle these
She said something
situations
in the
because she's
interview
been so cold for so long.
last week.
But Exit's just like, how do I get her out of this? How do I get her out of this? Just gonna flick her on the forehead.
The magic
not
boop
even-
of sobriety.
That's not even gonna reach her. Because
Yeah,
that would be tame compared to what she went through.
yeah, you see her head just sort of tilt back a little bit, and then go back to where it was. Magic, it's not the pain that you remember. It's not the injuries. You don't even remember where it happened. It's that feeling of betrayal. This was someone you loved.
Or thought she loved. Was told she
And
loved.
the worst part about it is after it happened, she was the one crying. She was the one who needed to be consoled because she lost control. And then it happened again and someone had to shoot her dead. That was too much. And you're feeling that guilt.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it was your fault.
Yeah. And that's where, like, it's just, she's not emoting it, but it's just tears.
Exit's
And it's like a steady stream of tears.
Exit's gonna grab her face and just go, Magic, come back to us, hon.
Sorry.
Do you want to talk now or later?
I probably should talk now.
Okay, then let's talk. As you see Exit, she is sitting on the center console in front of you, just like holding your face gently.
I've told you guys about Chance, right?
It came up during the interview.
It came up during the interview. That's about it.
Yeah, I think I told Here about it a while ago. She was supposed to be my girlfriend. At least that's what Adrian said she was supposed to be. We worked together. She was a solo. And she's the reason I got the hair done, the reason I got the eyes done. She always thought machines were more beautiful than humans. So I tried to be who she wanted me to be as
A
damsel.
quick flash to you and her sitting in a cybernetics clinic, going over Kuroshis, going over, the latest fashions, imagine if your hair looked like this, you'd be so pretty like this, and just stuff like that. It's, you remember being happy in that moment, but at this point you feel hollow.
There was happiness to it, but at the same time, there's this knowing that Magic didn't want it. She wasn't doing this for herself. She was doing this for Chance.
It turned out to be for the best. I mean, the number of times having a different color hair has saved you from, people trying to find you.
Yeah, how many times has it helped to be able to just shift herself in an instant?
To become someone else.
Yeah. Sorry, another memory.
Okay.
I appreciate doing what I did, but at the same time, I just, looking back on it, it wasn't real. It was all a show. I'm sorry. And she actually gives her phone back to Exit.
You
it hasn't
don't
fully
need to
fallen
be
through.
sorry.
Your
We
hand is
all
shaking
have.
when you hand it back to her.
We
Exit
all have problems.
puts it in the glove box and then just pulls her into a hug. Exit's kind of stiff. You can tell she hasn't done this in a while.
Yeah. Magic hugs
The
back, and
world's
you can tell it's
most
very
awkward hug.
yeah. On both ends.
She
Yeah.
hasn't had to comfort anyone in so long. Like, probably since her last relationship.
Kraken does a weird pat on them both.
Yeah.
Pat.
The hug is awkward, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a whole lot of, we're all trying here.
My
None of us
Dr.
know.
Bean
None of us,
says
trauma.
that
none of
pain
us are,
shared lessons.
yeah, none of us are particularly good at peopling right now.
Yes. So, my
Chance was a
doctor
cyber
person
psycho.
says to share. It helps.
Chance was a cyber psycho who went psycho on me.
Things are starting to make a bit more sense now.
So, and she'll show again Exit and Kraken the scars and show them actually off. And show how it's looks like a the dial-up tone just went in my head, y'all. I can't remember what they're called.
C-section.
Keloid scars?
No,
like the ones that the coroner does on a
yeah,
body.
after a coroner,
Oh, yeah, the Y scar.
the Y scar.
It's been long enough that they're faint white lines. I mean, at this point in the world, they're using skin in a tube to patch people up, gel foams and stuff like that. But at Magic's insistence, the scars remain. They could have just flopped the whole thing in Sin Skin and no one would have noticed. She never,
If you want
never
to
would have had
remember, you
that
can
reminder.
make them tattoos.
She never would
It
have
will be
had
your
that
victory.
reminder. But she chose to keep them. It's, a lot of people do remove their scars as a result of these types of incidents. It's easier to forget. It's easier to have someone scrub your mind so that the only remembrance is that it happened. Magic, why did you choose not to do that?
Originally, it was out of vanity because Silverlocks don't get things removed.
They're
And
proud
over
of
time,
themselves.
yeah. And over time, it's become a reminder of why she doesn't enter a relationship with anyone. Why she doesn't let herself feel things for anyone.
Sorry.
So you get
And
another up. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
she'll even say really quick, the last thing I said to her was that she was breaking my heart. And she knew, and she replied with, then let me fix it.
And that's when the blades came out, and that's when the bullet entered the back of her skull.
May I say one thing? She was a bitch. Fuck her in a condom made of wallpaper. So she cannot enjoy it. She didn't deserve you, and she does not deserve your remembrance. And if you like those cards, make them into awesome tattoos as a symbol of your victory over her. Because you are
At the
here.
first bit, Exit's face kind of just goes. What?
Sandpaper. That was the word. A condom made of sandpaper.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
And that is actually from my personal vocabulary since primary school.
So yeah, it's
I'll tell you more about my stuff when we get back.
Yeah,
that is actually where I'm going to call it for today. I think
it was great.
I think it's a good spot. And I would like to thank you guys for being here with just the three of us.
And
I
we
really
still got the plot moving.
we still got the
I don't think
plot
we've had
moving.
this configuration.
Actually, that's
Yes.
true. It's never like there's definitely been no Red Death before, but usually there's here or Shane. But yeah, so thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Brill. Thank you, Kevin, for producing and keeping your camera on so we could have a couple of laughs.
Thank you, Bison, for being the city. And you had a joke.
Yes.
I'll tell you guys in the after credits.
Okay.
So yes, thank you everybody in chat. I know it was mostly Kevin, but I'm pretty sure I saw Back Kyle in there somewhere. If you're watching this on the VOD, please give it a like. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe and a notification. Do all those fun stuff. Leave a comment if you like. I'd certainly appreciate it. And if there's any parts you thought were funny, clip it. Send it to the Discord. We love to laugh
Yes.
at ourselves. It's half the fun. I hope you guys have a lovely week. We will be back on Thursday. Or no, we will not be back on Thursday. We'll be back on Sunday. Or oh my
No.
god, I'm forgetting there are other games.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. I am so
Sloppy
sorry.
Dionysus says good night and I'm blessing you. Please be happy.
Yes.
If you can.
As the sloppy
Dionysus.
Dionysus, let's go.
It will be my new intro for Kraken. It fits better than Slavic.
So yeah.
Let's be honest.
Be nice to each other. How do I follow that? Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
Carissa says be nice to each other.